right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Okay, good morning everyone. Happy hump day out there. Happy Wednesday. Hope you all are having a great morning out there so far. So let's go ahead and dive into this morning's video. So taking a look at the national view, and not a whole lot to talk about really. It's pretty quiet out there again, just like we had yesterday. Pretty quiet overall. Looking at our quad state region, for temperatures, it is pretty mild out there for mid-November standards. Right now we got 37 in Sioux Falls, 36 in Aberdeen, 37 in Pierre, 43 in Rapid City, 34 in Mulbridge, 41 in Wagner. Down into Nebraska, we got a chilly morning out here in the Panhandle. We got 30 in Scottsbluff, 28 in Chadron, 36 in Valentine, 34 in North Platte, and then we got 43 in O'Neill, 45 in Grand Island, 39 in Omaha, and then 37 in Sioux City, and then in Iowa, 45 in Des Moines, 45 in Cedar Rapids, 43 in Fort Dodge, 41 in Mason City, and then up into Minnesota, 45 in Marshall, 41 in the cities, 39 in St. Cloud, 41 in Mankato. So 30s and 40s to start your morning. It's a pretty nice start to your day. And again, we're not seeing anything on the radar picture. It is a nice morning out there. I was just outside. It is sunny, hardly any wind, and it is a nice mild start to your day. So we're going to have a nice day today. We're going to have a nice few days, actually. So what's ahead, though, in this forecast? We'll dive into that story. We'll look at a couple other items this morning. But first, let's get to our sponsor, CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Okay, so here was the main weather story of the day last night. We had the Northern Lights. There was a G4 storm that was going on last night. And as a result, we got a lot of pictures. So we'd like to firstly thank each and every one of you guys for all of your photos that you guys sent in to us. We really appreciate that. The Northern Lights were a big weather story last night. I mean, everywhere you looked, Facebook, you name it, it was everywhere. Everybody was posting the Northern Lights pictures last night, and it was very, very bright and prevalent colors. It's pretty rare to get it this far, and it was actually spotted as far down south as Oklahoma. So there were some people from Oklahoma that were able to see the Northern Lights, which that is fairly rare. It doesn't happen every day. So that was quite the deal. Now, good news, if you missed it like I did, there's going to be another opportunity tonight for another chance to see the Northern Lights. So if you guys have an opportunity, get out and see it tonight. And it's going to be a mild evening. I mean, it's going to be pretty nice overall. So get out and look at it. You're probably going to have to use your phone to see it mainly, but you might be able to see it. You might be able to actually see it with the naked eye. But yeah, that was the main weather topic last night. So it was pretty cool. All right, so jumping to the model runs, taking a look at your future radar here, and as we play this out, we got that high pressure sitting over us, so things are going to be pretty quiet once again today. Now, tomorrow, same story. High pressure's over us. We are not seeing anything. So these next couple days, be sure to get out and enjoy it. Same with Friday. Friday's another... Actually, Friday looks to be the nicest day of the entire week. So get out and enjoy it, as we do have a little bit of a system pushing through by Friday night. So Friday night into Saturday morning, we have a hit of rain moving through. It's going to start out in Montana and move into northwestern South Dakota, and then, kind of near Mulbridge, Faith, Buffalo, over to, Spearfish, and then up into North Dakota. And so this band of rain will move east overnight Friday night, and eventually Mulbridge getting impacted, and then eventually the Aberdeen area, and then eventually, Sisseton, Watertown areas, and then over into Minnesota. So that is a quick hit of rain. Not looking to be anything, not a huge accumulation, not looking at a big system. This is just a band of rain, looks like. And now this is the second day in a row that this has been picked up on the models. So probably a pretty good bet that we're going to see some rain. Again, northwestern South Dakota, and then north central areas, and then northeastern South Dakota, and then into Minnesota. And then on Saturday afternoon, there could be a few hits of very light snow showers in North Dakota. But for South Dakota, not really seeing anything. So Saturday looks pretty nice overall there. And then close out your weekend. High pressure over us again, so we do not see anything. Now, Sunday night. There could be a system coming through starting Sunday night. As you can see here, some spotty rain showers in western South Dakota, western Nebraska, up into North Dakota. This looks a little bit more organized. This is the second day in a row now that we've seen this on the model runs, so we're starting to get a better picture and starting to get more evidence that we're going to be seeing a system Sunday night into Monday, as you can see there. But it looks like it's all going to be rain showers. It's going to be warm enough to support rain, not snow. The snow is going to be up in Canada, as you can see there. It's going to be way up north, and for us, looks like it's just going to be rain. And Sioux Falls looks like by Monday, late morning into the afternoon hours, looks like Sioux Falls will start to get in on this rain. Eastern South Dakota, north central South Dakota, low pressure system, as you can see there out by Rapid, and as a result, going to see, looks like a system. So it does look like there is growing confidence at this point that we will be seeing a system coming through our region Sunday night into Monday. And then after that, that system will move through, and by Monday night, mostly going to be cleared out, with the exception of northeastern North Dakota and eastern Minnesota. And that system will clear on out. We'll see what happens next week. I haven't seen a whole lot yet on the models. It's quite a ways out yet, so don't really see a whole lot yet on the models. But again, so the time frames: Friday night into Saturday morning out west, and then northwestern South Dakota, north central, basically the northern half of South Dakota into North Dakota. And then Sunday night into Monday is a little bit more organized chance for precip, and in the form of rain, it looks like. Now, if we switch over to temperatures, and we can look at the next several days here. So today is going to be a nice day once again. 40s and 50s in our region, near 50 in Sioux Falls. I think we'll eclipse that. I think Sioux Falls will get above 50 today. Rapid City could very well get above 60 today. We're looking at a nice day out west, especially. That's where you're going to find the nicest temps, out west. And then tomorrow, we are looking at another great day. 50s and 60s for highs. 50s in the east, 60s out in the west. It's going to be a really nice day on Thursday. And then on Friday, I've been mentioning this for the last few days now, that Friday, it looks to be the nicest day by far of this forecast. 60s and 70s into the forecast for mid-November. That is pretty impressive. Mid-60s for Sioux Falls. Mid-70s out west towards Winter, Pierre, Rapid City, and down into Nebraska. So looking like a really nice forecast. And then on Saturday, another nice day. We're going to have 40s and 50s, maybe a few 60s here and there. Southern Iowa, southern Nebraska, southwest South Dakota. Could be some 60s. Mid-50s for Sioux Falls, looks like, on Saturday. And then you got mid-40s up near Aberdeen and, central and northern Minnesota, central or northeastern South Dakota as well. And then on Sunday, another nice day. So looking like another great mild November day. Mid-50s for Sioux Falls, mid-40s for Aberdeen, 50s out west near Rapid City, 60s down in Nebraska, and so 40s and 50s mainly in our region. 40s in the north, 50s in the south, and 60s down in Nebraska. And then on Monday, looking like another nice day. We got 50 in Sioux Falls, it looks like. We got 60s out west near Rapid City, fill-up areas down in Nebraska as well. 60s once again. 40s up to the north near Aberdeen and over towards the cities. So it looks like we got a mild forecast, folks, ahead of us. So we got some pretty nice temperatures for the foreseeable future. We are looking at really nice temperatures. Now, I wanted to briefly show this. Brief sneak peek at next week. What are we looking at? Well, Tuesday, this is taking us out towards the 18th of November. Now, this is showing 30s and 40s returning to the forecast. So it does look like next week will be turning cooler. I think Monday has a chance to be probably the warmest day of that week. And next week, 40s looks like mainly temps in the 30s and 40s next week. So that is what we're seeing. And by the 20th, we'll see what happens. A little bit. That's when we start to get a little bit too far out. But 40s and 50s by the time we get towards this upcoming Thursday. All right, wrapping things up here with your 10-day forecast. 50s the next couple of days. It's going to be really nice out there. Hopefully you guys can get out and enjoy this nice forecast that we have. Overnight lows in the 30s, and then we'll warm up on Friday. I think Sioux Falls will be in the mid to upper 60s. It's going to be really nice. Overnight lows in the mid-40s, and then we'll start to fall in temperatures starting on Saturday, mid-50s there, and then low 50s on Sunday. Lots of sunshine, so get out and enjoy this forecast. Overnight lows in the 30s, and then next week, temperatures will start to fall into the 40s to start your week, and overnight lows in the 20s, and then even 30s returning for a high, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. 30s to end out your 10-day there. And we might start to introduce more chances for precip by the time we get towards the end of that 10-day, but it's still quite a ways out. A lot can change. For the Aberdeen area, very nice forecast as well. Mid-50s the next couple of days, and then 60s on Friday. Lots of sunshine, and then your weekend forecast, again, more sunshine and temperatures in the 40s, overnight lows in the 20s and 30s. And then next week, 30s to low 40s for high. And not seeing a whole lot of precip either. And then for the Pierre area, very nice forecast. Mid-50s today, mid-60s tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, low 70s by Friday. That's going to feel really nice. Might be a golf course open out there. Sutton Bay maybe. Overnight lows in the 30s to low 40s, and then for your weekend, low 50s and mix of clouds and sun. And then maybe a chance of rain, as I mentioned earlier, that Clipper system moving through Sunday night into Monday. Next week, we'll fall to the 40s to upper 30s for temperatures, so looking like a pretty nice mild forecast for November. I mean, this is pretty good for November. And then for the Rapid City area today, low 60s, overnight lows in the 40s, and then Thursday and Friday, look at those temperatures, low to mid 70s. It's going to feel really nice out there. And then for your weekend, still pretty nice, mid to upper 50s, mix of clouds and sun, overnight lows in the 30s, and then that system coming through Sunday night and Monday, as I mentioned before, looking like that system coming through there. And then 40s for highs next week, overnight lows in the 30s. So that is going to do it for this morning's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to also follow us on Facebook and X. That is where we are most active. And we also have Instagram and TikTok, so be sure to check those out. But we want to thank you guys for watching.